Here's a quick update about my hand injury, but I want to tell you, one of the kids asked me at church and Sunday school, did I cry when I got hurt or cry during an injury? And the answer was no, I didn't cry then. However, I did cry. I did cry once surgery was over and I got back home. My wife went to get my medicine. The kids weren't home yet from school. And I'm just grateful. I was overwhelmed with this feeling of gratefulness of the people who reached out to me through Facebook, through text messages, through phone calls, even the people at the hospital who prayed for me. The way I just felt loved. I felt seen and heard. I felt valued. From the guy who walked me to the pre-op room, the volunteer, Gary, walked me up to the room, conversation with him. It all went well. Even though it was a bad situation with my hand, I felt really loved. And so people often say in the church world that I feel your prayers. Well, I don't know what that means, but I know I felt God's presence, and maybe it was because of the way people were praying for me. So I want to say thank you to all of you who prayed for me, who sent messages and all those things. So I really, really appreciate it. It taught me a lot. And like I said in the first post, I don't know why it happened. I'm telling you, it didn't make sense to me why it happened, but I'm so grateful for what I'm learning, and I'm so grateful for who I'm growing closer to, that I really sense I'm going closer to God. I'm hearing God. I think at some point, God's wanting me to slow down, just slow down. And unfortunately, maybe this is the only way I can hear him tell me to slow down and listen. So thank you. Update, went to the doctor's office today. He took out the stitches and I almost cried again because them stitches was hurting. Getting them stitches out wasn't no joke, right? Took stitches out. And so he put these things on, and so I can be free. It feels so weird though, and I feel so vulnerable right now. He was really impressed at how well I'm doing. The swelling is down. He said some people's hands are still swelled and they got to do all this pushing the fluids down. And he said, I'm doing great. So I'm grateful to hear that. And I'm continuing to hold my hand up a lot, walking around like this. And he said I could start physical therapy now. And so he gave me some things to be doing. I'm seeing him in 2 weeks from now. And so I'm very grateful for that. And he did give me a smaller little soft cast. I am going to wear that when I travel. I'm going to wear that one around kids, just around other people, because I just feel so vulnerable that I don't want to. And it doesn't look that pretty either. It looks kind of gross. Sophia didn't want to look at it today. She's like, no, I don't want to look at it. There was a lot of stitches, but I'm grateful for everything that took place. So I'm on the road to recovery, full recovery. He thinks I should be pretty good the next 6 to 8 weeks, depending on how my physical therapy goes. One of the stages of physical therapy, he says you can give me some Play-Doh to play with and push down. So that sounds fun. But in the meantime, I'm gonna do what he told me to do so I can get my movement back and be able to do some push-ups again. I know that sounds crazy, right? One thing I'm looking for is doing some push-ups. And I have a little challenge, me and my friend, to do head, shoulders, knees, and toes push-ups. You touch your head, do a push-up. Each head, you have one head. Each side of your head, you touch your shoulders, touch your knees, touch your toes. And I can't wait to do that again. And it's funny because one of the things I'm learning is the things we take for granted that we can do every day. Like I took for granted a lot of things I was able to do. And I watch other people using both hands freely. And I'm like, man, that used to be so much fun, right? But I'm looking forward to recovering and being able to do it again and again. I think just learning so much from this situation has been grateful. So again, thank you for praying. If you guys want to keep up with me, visit our website, proclaimministries.com. I just shot a podcast where I talk about all of this in more detail. So go to proclaimministries.com, download our app. And if you want to follow me on my YouTube channel, where I'll make a lot more videos, I'm thinking about making a vlog. The thing about making a vlog is if you make one and nobody watches, you feel kind of silly, but I think I have some things I want to share, and I want to share more of them. I will still continue to post to Facebook as well. So thank you guys for following me, supporting me, even through the comments. So thank you. It means a lot to me, and hopefully you'll see me soon out and about. And I want to say this too. For those of you who see me out and about, it's been really encouraging. I'm walking in Costco, people I don't remember or don't know their face start talking to me. Yeah, I saw your post. I'm like, wow. Like it's encouraging to know that that the work I've done in this community has made a difference in people's lives. And so I'm very, very grateful and want to continue to do that work and continue to be a part of this community. So thanks again, and see you next post.